Hey guys, so glad you're here. Today I want to give you some more information to help you sing your best. Our topic for today is belting. Now, maybe you've heard it called other things. Maybe you've heard it called the mixed voice or the middle register. But today for simplicity, we're going to use the term belt because it's so widely known. Now, what is a belt? A belt is a sound that is strong. It is higher than the chest voice, it is powerful, and it is usually used to drive home a point. What a belt is not is strained. You don't want to have tension. You don't want to have a strong feeling in your throat necessarily when you're singing a belt. You do want a forward tongue. You want the tongue to be touching your front teeth. And you want a relaxed jaw. You don't need tension. You don't need strain in your jaw to get the belting sound that you need. Belt is a term, or mixed voice is about placement. It is about where are you letting the sound ring around, bounce around inside of your head. It is not so much about how hard are you pushing. How much effort are you putting into the sound? I want you to know the belt is not going to be way in the back of your mouth. Sometimes you can feel that with the tongue feeling like it's being swallowed a little bit. The belt is placed around open in the front. You're going to have the most space right toward the teeth, with the tongue again being forward. And if the tongue is forward in the mouth, that means it's not taking up space in the back of the mouth. You're also going to have some nasality. That is a relative term. For one person, there may be a lot of nasality, and for another person, there's less It's about placement. It's about where is the sound rolling around? Where are the sound waves bouncing around each other, around the walls of your body, and getting larger and then coming out. Belting is not a strength issue. Belting is not even necessarily using a lot of air flow. Airflow is a little bit more about the pitch and the volume. But again, we're not necessarily using a ton of airflow just because we're making a strong, belty sound. Another misconception about the belt is it is not a chest voice sound. You don't want to be in your chest voice when you're trying to sing these brassy, hard tones because they are higher than your chest voice. The chest voice, the muscles that control the chest voice are not capable of thinning out enough or tightening enough to hit the pitches that are used in a belt in a healthy way without really being strained. That being said, your belt is not necessarily 100% in your head voice either. Those sounds are a little more fluty, a little more pure, and a little less intense at times. So this is a middle area that we're talking about, and we're talking about getting the chest voice and the head voice to work together in their weakest areas. On top of that, we go back to the resonance. We go back to the placement. You need a little bit of nasality. You need to lower your soft palate, which is the roof of your mouth, so that some of the sound can get up into here and to resonate a little bit more. These are all important steps for having a good, healthy belt that doesn't leave your voice strained or hoarse when you're finished with it. If you get to the end of a song, especially a really strong ending song or a song that had a really large climax, and you just feel like you can't talk normal, you can't talk maybe as loud as usual or as strongly as usual, there's a good chance that you're misusing your belt. And it's most likely that you're taking the chest voice up too high, not allowing a little bit of head voice to come in and aid in those pitches. You've got to also have a strong voice in both registers the head voice and the chest voice to be able to support the belt. Nothing in singing is simple. Nothing in singing is one fold. It is all so many different parts and pieces and bits of the mechanism that are all working together, and you have a million different neurons and things firing around in your brain to make all these things happen. So what is important is to break it down little bit at a time. Check your chest voice, check your head voice, check the ends of those registers, check your tongue work, check your breath work, and work on that nasality alone and in and of itself. And then little bits at a time, you start to bring it all together so that you can give a healthy and attention-grabbing, belting sound that leaves you still being able to sing at the end of the day. If you have any questions, or if you're looking to know more about this belt or anything else about your singing voice and how can you learn to sing your best, follow me today and let's get singing together.